up, beauties, and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. If you have not yet, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notified every time I post. And today's video, so exciting, it is going to be my tips and my tricks for flawless makeup. How I get the smoothest looking skin, how I get my eyeshadow on point, just everything from foundation, primers to eyeshadow, and I'm gonna let you guys in on all my secrets. So if you want to learn, go ahead and let's get into the video. We're going to jump right in with one of the most important steps, and that is your primer. Your primer is going to set the tone of your face. It is going to make sure everything continues to look flawless and go on so nicely. I'm going to do 2 steps for my priming. I'm going to use the Smashbox primer water. This is going to allow your face to soak up all the products. You're going to want to let that dry a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. This is going to be a thicker primer, and it's going to fill in the pores, blur out those pores, and make everything just look so flawless, which is what we're going for. A thicker little gel, almost. Please ignore my nails. It is time for a manicure. So I'm going to put that in my T-zone mostly because that's where my pores are going to be, and those are the parts that I want to smooth out. So I'm just going to go and really get that all in those pores, and then if you have any excess, you're going to just pull it out. Our number 1 tip for flawless makeup, like I said, that's going to set the rest of your face, so it is a very, very important step. Moving on to my next tip for flawless makeup, is going to be your beauty sponge. Wet your beauty sponge. I think I say this in all of my videos, but it is so important, so key. It's going to make your foundation go on so much smoother and just look better. So believe me when I tell you, please wet your beauty sponge. Do not use a dry beauty sponge, please. So got my sponge, my e.l.f. sponge. It's a cheap one, anyone could go get it. Go wet it right there in the sink. Easy, easy peasy. I'm going to take my Tarte face tape. This is my number 1 favorite I think I've ever used. So it's full coverage and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on with my wet sponge. I just kind of disperse it all over the face at first, and then you're going to go and bounce it all over the skin. Again, like I said, please ignore the nails. I am overdue for a manicure. So I did my nails, and I have it right here. It's the Essie brand, and it's wholly so fall. If I've ever seen, if I've ever seen fall in a nail polish, it's this one. It's just a pretty green. That's what I've got on now. I've seen it advertised like literally everywhere. It's called Heart of the Jungle. So if you're into some olive green nails for fall, Essie's Heart of the Jungle is where it's at. I feel like their formula's gotten better too. I don't know if anyone else is like super into painting their own nails, but I used to always paint my nails like every week a different color, and the Essie brand used to not dry as quick, whatever. This dries super fast. I like it. So continue pouncing all over the face, and then we're going to move on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead real quickly, just take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm going to conceal all over the face and then blend it out real quick with my beauty sponge. Okay guys, and we are back. I want to point out that you will see me taking that concealer and just putting whatever is extra onto my lids. So that will take us to our next important beauty step for flawless makeup. So it is super, super important to set your lids when you are going to be putting down shadow or whatever it may be. You can of course get eyeshadow primers and whatnot, but I find it super easy to take that concealer and carry it onto the lids and then set the lids. So that brings me on to my next tip, which is going to be setting your face. First off, let's start with lids. So I'm gonna go ahead and start and set my eyelids real quick with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, my holy grail all-time fave. I have tried other high-end brands and this just is still my absolute favorite. Okay, so we are going to go over setting powder. That is a huge step in my makeup routine, and I feel like it is so important if you want the flawless makeup that you see everyone has. I always wondered to myself, how do these girls have buttery, smooth, perfect skin? And I have all the answers here for you, but here is a huge one, and that is setting the skin. So let's start with the eyelids. You want to set the eyelids because if you don't, that concealer is going to crease and you're going to have those crease lines on your eyelids. Big no-no. That's gonna ruin your eyeshadow, ruin the look. We don't want that. I look hilarious right now. Let's just wipe some of this away with our clean brushes. You are going to want to set your skin. It is going to make your skin look buttery smooth, matte. It's going to keep that makeup in place, and it is a key ingredient. If you are new to makeup, get yourself a setting powder. There are drugstore ones that are also available, like the Wet n Wild one I know is great. I actually have a haul coming up. But yeah, so get yourself a setting powder. I always just had like the foundation and makeup that was never like, wow, it's perfect. It was always just like blotchy and, you know, not right. And I never understood why. And I feel like this is a key step. You can let it sit there and, you know, bake, do its job, or you can just wipe it away and it's still going to look flawless. It transforms your makeup look. So go ahead, get that setting powder. Now my eyelids are not gonna crease. My concealer is gonna stay where I put it, and that is exactly what we want. You want to bring your face to life. You want to really give it some dimension, give it some color. That's where the bronzing, the contouring, doesn't really matter how far and how dramatic you want to take it, but contouring, bronzer really is going to bring your face to life. Right now I'm just like, you know, looks like almost an everyday, just doesn't look anything fantastic. So take your drugstore bronzer, your high-end bronzer, whatever it may be, whatever works for your skin, and you're going to take that. I'm going to use my City bronzer. I love it. I can't stop using it, so we're just going to use that. And you are going to right under the cheekbones. If you want to get, you know, kind of mapping out, suck in, make a little kissy face, and follow that line, and you're just going to contour, bronze right there. You could, I mean, this technically is contouring because we are doing it in a certain way where it's going to make our cheeks look higher and more of that, you know, skinny face look, whatever. But this is not full on carving out the cheeks, but it is going to bring you some color to your face, give you some more shape, dimension, and really help make your face look not so flat and look more full of life, in my opinion. But I also do like to really bronze. You don't have to be using as much as I am using right now, but it is going to really make that look. So I just want to say the lighting is a little bit dimmer than usual. It is absolutely raining outside. It is like, I don't know, maybe 60, maybe not even. It is all, you know, it's a little dreary out there. So I apologize in advance for different lighting. We are jumping into fall now, so things are changing. My face is bronzed. Do you have to contour your nose? No. So for the sake of this video, we're not going to contour the nose. I usually will just because I'm high maintenance, but yeah, you don't need to do that. But as you can see, we brought some light into the face, gave it some dimension. I feel like, you know, it looks a lot better in my opinion. So that's another key step in my everyday looks to make it look so flawless. Give you some shape. Yeah, always got a bronze. Now I'm gonna go ahead real quick, speed through, just lighten up under here a little bit with some MAC Studio Fix. And we are just going to, just a light powder. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm not even gonna speed through it, I'm gonna show you guys what I do. Go ahead, just brighten it up just that little bit more, because why not? This will also mattify a little bit more, give you a little bit more coverage, a little bit more brightness, and who doesn't want that in their life? A little bit more brightness never hurt anybody. Okay, my next little tip is eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead, pick out some eyeshadow, get it started, and then I will come back and let you guys know my tip. So I'm back. I've got the Jaclyn Hill palette, the original one. It's been used, it's been loved. And we're just gonna throw together just a little look, not anything insane. We're not doing an eyeshadow tutorial. I'm gonna take one of the light brown shades, throw it all over. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it all over. If you have watched my videos before, you will know that whenever I am blending out my eyeshadow, I will tell you, blend, 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 blend. It's seriously the most important step in your eyeshadow is to blend that stuff out. You don't want to look like a clown with just straight line. It is not the move. Woo, thunder. It's not the move. So please, for the love of the Lord, blend out your eyeshadow. It is going to make a world of a difference. It's going to look so much more professional, so much better. You're going to look like a new person, all right? I promise. So I just did a super light color, so you're not really going to see it right now, but just really setting down the lids. Going to go ahead, finish up the eyeshadow, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back. My eyeshadow is done, and it is pouring outside. So I had to adjust my lighting, and it's a little bit loud because it is seriously pouring outside. I don't know where that came from, but yes. So I literally just did like 2 shades of eyeshadow on top, under the bottom lash line, and put on some shimmer, called it a day. Nothing crazy. I wanted to again reiterate how important it is to blend out your shadows. Every single shade you use, you want to blend it into the next. That is going to give you the most flawless eyeshadow look. I am not done with the face. Since the brows are not really in my flawless look tips, I'm just kind of gonna go through the brows real quick, show you guys what I do, and then we're going to be finished with this look. So basically, I just brush up on those brows. A very, very, very light hand. Ta-da, now the brow has a shape. I'm gonna do that with both brows, both sides. See, you're just shaping out those brows, and you're going to pull it all the way through, so it's got a definite shape. I'm gonna do that all over the brows, come right back, and we'll talk. Okay, I'm back. That was it. I'm just gonna run some brow gel through that. So I just wanna quickly, I'm gonna put on some MAC bronzer, and I want to go over with you guys all the tips that I shared today. We're starting with our primer. We're going to prime the face to make our canvas flawless, smooth, and ready for product, ready to stick to product. We want to wet our beauty sponge so that our foundation applies so smoothly, evenly, and perfect. We want to use setting powder. We want to carry a concealer to our eyelids. We want to set down the eyelids so they do not crease. We want to set the under eyes. We want to set the concealer, and really the whole face if you want to. But we want to set those concealed spaces so that they stay there all day. They don't move, and they're smooth, buttery smooth, flawless skin. Number 1 tip, that's setting powder. Please get yourself some. Wet n Wild has it at Target. You know, just that's an affordable one. Go get it. Contouring, bronzing. Bring back some life to our face. We want to bronze. We want to get some color to our skin. So you want to bronze, you want to contour, whatever that may look like for you. You want to do it. You want to bring some color to your face. All right, I've got lipstick on. I can take myself seriously now. We want to blend our eyeshadow out. We want it to look flawless, seamless, and just totally melt into the brows, into the look. And that's it, guys. That's what I've got for today. I feel like every video I like to incorporate some tips, some tricks, but today's video I wanted to really focus on how to make the canvas of your face look flawless. It's what we're all striving for, and They're really easy. Practice makes perfect. I will always say that to you guys. It'll be easy. You just keep practicing every day, practice a new trick, and you will have flawless makeup. I am not an all-time pro, but I do love the way my looks come out, and I know so do you guys, so I want to share my tips, my tricks, and yeah, this is the finished look. It was super easy, but I wanted to show you guys the flawless tips. So if you guys liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified for my next and future uploads. If you're new here, thank you for watching, thank you for coming, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!